3, Semper Ad Lucem Chapter National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. I would ask you to please stand for the processional. Please be seated. Just to give a little background of this prestigious society that the students you see before you are going to be inducted into today, in 1921, there's an organization called the National Association of Secondary School Principals, and they came up with this idea to establish a National Honor Society to encourage students, just like those sitting in front of you today, to develop some essential characteristics of productive citizens in our society. So it's not just about your GPA, the grades you get, it's about being a productive citizen in society, which is something we know today is more important than ever, in our world. So to those of you who are being inducted today, students, I applaud you because not only did you exhibit hard work and tenacity, there's another key word here, you were consistent in your efforts. It wasn't just, I'm on one day, I'm off another day. You were consistent in all of your efforts. And what that did was it made you achieve success. Consistency, I think, is one of the most important keys to success. Your consistent commitment to personal excellence has allowed you to meet the strict requirements for acceptance into the National Honor Society. And it's expected that you'll continue your hard work as representatives of our Semper Ad Lucem chapter. The identified values that members of NHS embody were chosen because they provide evidence of a life well lived, and they require a lifelong commitment to some key pillars that we're going to talk about today during this ceremony. And those pillars are scholarship, leadership, character, and service. And this is also why after your induction today, you will remain a member of National Honor Society for life. Our returning members will now take the opportunity to explain each NHS value and light the corresponding candle that you see on the table in front of you here. This year's co-president, Damian Stanicic, will lead us through this part of the ceremony.
Good morning. I would like to start our candle lighting ceremony by welcoming my co-president of the National Honor Society, Declan, who will light the candle of scholarship.
Scholarship is to be created, not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge. Ralph Waldo Emerson reminds us that scholarship is more than just attaining a high GPA. It involves finding something that you are passionate in learning and working with. The challenge I pass to you, as a new member of the National Honor Society, is to strive each day to find something that you love, something that ignites the flame inside of you and makes you want to grow in that field and as an individual scholar.
Thank you, Declan. Current member Mia Aquino will light the candle of service.
Howard Zinn once said, "Small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world." National Honor Society at Knox and nationwide pride itself on its ability to provide for others. We may not be millions of students, but we are a group of like-minded people who are making a step forward towards transforming the world. Service for us is a gift of love to those who we help. I challenge you today to provide a service to someone or a group of people and feel the gift we have as a group. Feel certain times each year.
Thank you, Mia. Current Secretary Joy Valero will light the candle of leadership.
Leadership is the capacity to translate visions into reality. Warren Bennis makes it clear that being a leader requires the ability to see the possibility in every obstacle. As a member of the National Honor Society, you will see visions of wonderful things that can be and work within our society, our school, our community, and our world to make those visions real. As leaders, I challenge you to take at least one step toward creating a more beautiful world. You alone cannot change the world, but as a leader, you can help guide others down the path of change, thereby creating a world we can all be proud to live in. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. Current member Maxim Vukcevic will light the candle of character.
Your character, the choices you make every day, will motivate you to work hard in classroom and encourage your peers to do the same. It will drive you to help your community and inspire you to be involved on campus. You will earn the respect of your fellow National Honor Society members and your peers and your elders. As Heraclitus once said, the content of your character is your choice. Day by day, what you choose and what you think and what you do is who you become. So I challenge you today to allow your character to be the driving force in your life and continue to develop the incredible individuals that you are meant to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Maxim. At the start of the ceremony, I lit the candle of knowledge, the middle and the most prominent candle on our table. We start the ceremony this way as a reminder that knowledge burns in each of us, but when we share that knowledge, we can do something much more powerful. It is the overarching light that supports each of our other pillars. The Dalai Lama once said, "Share your knowledge. It is a way to achieve immortality." So as a final challenge, do not be afraid to share your knowledge and your light. This will help you leave your footprint in this society, our Knox community, and the world beyond for years and years to come. At this time, I would like to welcome back up my co-president, Declan Morrell-Smith.
Thank you, Damian. To start our induction, each new member will now come forward when your name is called to sign the chapter ledger and to receive your pin and certificate. New members, please stand. Aiden Ashburn. Jackie Reduto. Layla Lekic. Olga Markovic. Philip Sy. Spencer Madiak. Lisa Yang. Nathan Cohen. Now, to make your induction into the National Honor Society official, I will now invite each new inductee to come back up to the stage and light his or her candle from the candle of knowledge before we recite the Semper Ad Lucem induction pledge together. Aiden Ashburn. Jackie Reduto. Layla Lekic. Olga Markovich. Philip Sy. Spencer Madiak. Lisa Yang. Nathan Cohen. Now that each candle is lit, I invite any lifelong members to stand and recite the pledge alongside our new inductees. Please repeat after me. I pledge myself always to seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of my school, my community, and the world. We will now extinguish our candles. Only the lights of knowledge, scholarship, service, leadership, and character will continue to shine brightly in us always, and forever as members of the National Honor Society. Please blow out your candles. Now I'd like to welcome our advisor, Ms. Pergola, for a few words.
You could be seated. Thank you all for joining us today as we honor these students. In early November, we invited the student body to apply for our chapter of the National Honor Society. The students who are being inducted today have maintained at least a 92 cumulative GPA since the beginning of their 9th grade year. They held leadership roles and showed dedication to their co-curricular activities, including athletic and academic programs. They have also displayed good character and involved themselves in ample hours of community service. This year, we have the pleasure of welcoming the 8 new members in front of you today. The decision to select these students was difficult, and while I'm proud to work with them as their advisor, I'm thankful I'm not tasked to make the acceptance decisions. Year after year, we continue to grow not only in size, but also in ideas. In the 8 years I've been the advisor of this chapter, we have created several yearly traditions. Selling stuffed dogs and bears to donate money to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, started by class of 2018 President Kyle Prasad. Raising money to donate money and/or buy gifts for children and their families at Cohen's Children's Medical Center and the neighboring Ronald McDonald House, started by class of 2017 President Haley Schwartz. Haley also started our annual pancake sales that have become a member and leader favorite over the years, starting with only one each year and working our way up to hosting many school gatherings around our famous pancakes each year. We continue to do spring sales started by our class of 22 President Vasia Tassiopoulos when she was a young underclassman member to help raise funds for donations of natural disasters. Everything we did, everything we sold, and everything we made, it was all done with love and the desire to serve a cause greater than ourselves, and these young adults make me proud to be their advisor. To my returning members, some of you have been with me from the very beginning, others have only been with us for a year or two, but I am speechless when asked to explain how proud I am of each of you individually and collectively. You never fail to amaze me with your ideas, your skills, and your desire to do great things. Thank you for the honor of including me on your journey. To our new inductees, congratulations. Your character, your drive, and your dedication to everything you do has earned you a place in this group, and we are excited to welcome you aboard. However, you are now part of an elite group, and I set high expectations for each and every one of you. Remember the pillar speeches given to you today, each with a challenge for your future in the society. Accomplish your goals, and then set new ones. As we gain new members, challenge them too. Above all, never forget this. Membership in this society is for life. You are not just a member during our meetings, you are a member for your time at Knox. You are a member every day and everywhere, so you must uphold the pillars at all times to maintain your role in this society. Lastly, it would be foolish for me to believe that I nor these students alone are responsible for the great accomplishments of the National Honor Society Semper Ed Lucum chapter. Therefore, I would like to welcome back up Declan Morrell-Smith, joined by our senior members, to offer a special thank you to a member of the Knox community who they feel shaped who they are today and helped them be successful.
Thank you, Ms. Pergola. When I first came to Knox 6 years ago, as just a little 7th grader, I was surrounded by older students, faculty, and I was pretty intimidated. I didn't know who I could talk to, who was the big bad wolf of the teachers, and honestly, whose name was whose. However, someone who was always extraordinarily nice, welcoming, and accepting to me is Ms. Riccardi. Throughout all my time at Knox, through both my personal progression and her professional progression, I have yet to meet someone that matches the kindness and energy that radiates from Ms. Riccardi. Every time I see her, no matter how my day has been or how much work she has, she never fails to stop and say hello, ask about my day, talk me through a difficult situation, or more than anything, just listen to me. Ms. Riccardi is one of the most open-minded and caring people I know. Her gentle and understanding nature, mixed with her sociable and outgoing personality, makes her someone at Knox I respect and care for deeply, and makes her both a fantastic leader of the school and an outstanding person. With her wise advice, amazing demeanor, and honest relationships with the students, Ms. Riccardi has not only shaped my life for the better, she has changed the lives of everyone at Knox. Ms. Riccardi, I say this not only from the bottom of my heart, but on behalf of everyone else here, thank you. Now I'd like to welcome up J.D. Senwu.
Good morning, Knox community. Today we are not only here to acknowledge the new inductees who have put in a lot of effort to form part of the National Honor Society, but also to honor the teachers who have helped us get here. Miss Layton, you're an empowering woman, a passionate teacher, and a one-of-a-kind mentor. When I arrived at Knox, I instantly connected with you through your inspiring service learning program. Joining this was one of the best decisions I had ever made, because not only was I able to make a change in our world, but I also gained the friendship of the kindest person I know. I knew her as my teacher, but quickly discovered that our bond surpassed the classroom. Thank you for teaching me to trust myself. Thank you for guiding me to become a better version of myself. And thank you for supporting me. It is because of your outstanding teaching and mentoring that I finished all my college applications essay on time. Without your constant support and relentless reviewing of my essays, I don't know if I could have applied to over 20 colleges. I genuinely appreciate all the time you have dedicated to me and all the advice I have received. We are incredibly lucky to be surrounded by your positive energy and kind heart. You make the world a brighter place because you truly want to help people and create a better world for everyone. Today, I am proud to honor a teacher like you. Take these ones.
Next, Helen Chen.
Ms. Colombraro, thank you for being such an awesome teacher. You have unlimited passion and patience. I'm very happy to be your student this year. Every time I walk into your room, you always look at me smiling and energetic. Even though my photography class is the first period of the day, you are still full of energy to impact your knowledge to us. Thank you for encouraging me to participate in a lot of art competitions, which has inspired me to continue exploring more artistic potential in the future. It's my last year at Knox, but I will always hold on to memories while we work together in the dark room. This experience led me into a wonderful black and white world. Thank you, Ms. Colombraro. I feel so lucky to have you here.
Next, Anne Reisinger.
Good morning, teachers, faculty, parents, and students. Today, I wanted to talk to you all about commitment. Nowadays, everyone has at least one thing they are committed to. Whether it be their phones, sports, spouses, everyone is always committed to something. For Coach Vasquez, his commitment will and has always been us. Coach, or also known as Raz, Vaz is Vaz, or as I know him, a true friend and leader. Vaz always made it known that although he may not be able to solve all of our problems, he promises to never let you face them alone. After my true first breakup, Vaz was there. After my concussion, Vaz was there. When I got frustrated with my art, Vaz was there. When I recently lost my dear friend, it was Vaz who wiped my tears. Through all the hard times we face, I can speak on behalf of every Knox student that you feel like home. If I had a flower for every time you have helped me, consoled me, or guided me, I would be walking through an endless garden. You are the perfect example of what it means to be a coach and teacher. I will miss your ruthless dad jokes, laughs, cookies, advice, and having to smile and nod when you start talking about soccer stats. I am grateful every day that I chose to take freshman PE with you despite all the nails I broke. I will never forget what you have not only done for me, but for all my closest friends and peers. Thank you for showing me patience, for meeting my insecurities with kindness, for looking into my tired eyes and offering me a place to rest, for holding me up when things get too heavy, for hearing me, for seeing me when nobody else did. I don't thank you enough. Thank you for showing me love and teaching me how to spread love too. Coach Vasquez, never stop reaching for the stars. Thanks to you, now I know that it's truly a teacher that can change your life. Thank you.
Next will be Maxim Vukcevic.
Dear fellow students and faculty, I'm honored to speak to you today about someone who has made an incredible impact on my life during my time here at the Knox School, Miss Maz, my math teacher, who has been like a second mother to me during my stay in this foreign country. Miss Maz's unwavering dedication to teaching has inspired me to strive for excellence in all that I do in my life. Her passion for mathematics has made me see the beauty and logic behind numbers, a subject I used to dread. Not that I'm obsessed with AP calculus now, but it is what it is. She has a remarkable ability to make even the most complex concepts easy to understand, and for that I'm truly grateful. Beyond her exceptional teaching abilities, Miss Maz's kindness and thoughtfulness are unmatched. Now, let me talk about that pineapple. Who knew that one fruit could bring so much joy to my life? Every time I see pineapple, I can't help but think of you and the abnormal amount you have bought for me. It's the little things that like that make a significant impact on one's life, and for that I'm incredibly grateful. One of the many things that Miss Maz has said to me that got stuck in my head is, sometimes it takes a woman. Her encouragement and support have been given me the confidence to overcome any obstacles that I face in math or in life. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you, Miss Maz, for being such an incredible mentor and caring individual. I truly appreciate all that you have done for me and the guidance you have provided me. As I prepare to graduate from Knox, I know that your influence on my life will stay with me forever. Thank you, Miss Maz, for everything.
Yes, sir. Now, please welcome back up Damian.
The National Honor Society induction ceremony is a very special event. It is an opportunity to not only recognize our newest members, but to also acknowledge the people from our school that have had enormous impact on the development of my peers and myself, our teachers. Over the course of the 3 years I've been at Knox, I've gotten a chance to meet and learn from many different teachers and the privilege to form valuable relationships with them. However, one of those individuals stands out, and the words cannot describe how positively she has affected my life. My Knox journey started on Zoom, as I was still waiting for my visa due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I was dealing with complications in my schedule early on, and that's when I was first introduced to Ms. Pergola. After 2 long weeks, 3 schedule changes, and many emails that started with, "Good morning, Ms. Pergola, I'm sorry for disturbing you again," I ended up in her English 3 class. As someone who wasn't really talkative with teachers in the past, I thought that she would just be another I would have to deal with for a few years before going to college. It turned out I was terribly wrong. Being away from my family since 15 years old, I would have had to go through a lot of difficulties alone if it wasn't for her. She has always been there to hear me out, give me good advice, and make sure that I wasn't dealing with any problems by myself. Her energy and positivity always lighten up the mood in the classroom, even on Monday mornings at 8 a.m., and her patience is unmatched, as I don't know how she deals with me and my sarcasm sometimes. I can always count on her unconditional support, which gives me confidence in everything I do, whether that's discussing Hamlet in class, playing basketball while she's yelling like a crazy mom from the sideline, or standing here in front of you today. Ms. Pergola is also one of the kindest, most dedicated, and most humble people I know. She prioritizes the well-being of all of the kids in the school, and her desire and passion to spread knowledge and educate her students is second to none. Even though she's extremely occupied most of the time, she somehow always finds time to help those around her and make sure that they're all well. She's truly one of a kind. I never thought I would have a relationship like this with a teacher, but here I am today. So thank you, Ms. Pergola, for not being only an amazing teacher and mentor, but also for being like a mother figure away from home.
I'd also like to extend a thank you to our entire Knox community in addition to those recognized today. Every teacher, staff member, coach, and even student here is responsible for the success of our chapter. Thank you for joining us today in our induction ceremony. Members and families of our members, please join us for a reception in the honor of your students in the library immediately following this ceremony. Everyone please rise as your members of the National Honor Society recess out.